How you doing? My name is Jeremy Davis, and right now I'll be giving you a presentation over my final budget report for EDU 528. Um, as you notice, I have put together a final budget report for all of the athletic teams within our athletic program um, to come up with a budget where I spend up to $60,000 without going over and not going under. Um, If you would noticed on my page, the actual sports are highlighted in blue. The items and the products and the quantity and price are highlighted in yellow, and so is the total highlighted in yellow with green attached to it. Um, the items highlighted in red, you will find those are the items that I decided to cut within our program to keep us um, in the budget range so that we don't go over. Um, I decided to cut items out of volleyball, football, cheerleading, tennis. I ended up cutting our entire tennis program simply because our district decided to get rid of our tennis program. So we no longer have a tennis program. So that wish list altogether was just basically taken away. Um, Boys basketball, I cut uniforms, away uniforms, warm ups, practice jerseys, bench chairs, simply because our basketball team, because of their success on the court, they are sponsored by Nike. So Nike provides them with uniforms, away, home, practice. And we also have uh, chairs with Vashon Wolverines on it, with the Nike logo also attached to it. Um, you will also find cheerleading, where I had end up having to cut practice uniforms because I feel that um, they don't need practice uniforms to practice. They can wear their own gym clothes or workout clothes to practice in. And on top of that, the t-shirt shooting gun, I cut that. That was a little too costly for three to get three of those. I think we'll do fine with just taking our t-shirts that we get and throwing them into the crowd. And maybe next year we can try to work that into the budget to order those items for the cheerleading team. But on the up part, I try to get cheerleaders all the necessary needs that they needed to take care of them throughout the season. Um, I also hockey end up cutting practice balls and cutting a pop-up goal. Simply because we have pop-up goals, they're in great shape. We really don't need no more pop-up goals. And then practice balls, those are already provided to us by the district, so we don't have to order those. The district order those for us. Softball team end up cutting the whole team entirely because the district has cut the whole team entirely. That was out of my control. It was a wish list that was given, but the district has decided to get rid of the softball team, so that's where we at with that program. As we go down, we have girls basketball, and then we have baseball. Girls basketball team, I just cut some minor stuff like water bottles and Gatorade bottles, a shoot away, and jump ropes. We really don't need jump ropes. We already have those with our track team. We all share things that we can share within our athletic department when it comes to equipment. Um, so I just cut those items to help out with the budget a little bit, and also with the baseball team. Our baseball team practice and play at a field that is sponsored by and ran by the St. Louis Cardinals, and is in the name of and sponsored by Ozzie Smith. So most of the items that we need for baseball are already located at our baseball practice site and game sites for our use. Uh, so I cut a couple of items that was asked for on that aspect of the wish list and budget items needed. Um, Women's track and field. Once again, our girls track team is just like our boys basketball team. They're that good. They actually are sponsored by Nike also. So I cut a couple of items, not a lot. But one thing about them, I did cut the crossbars and the pole vault and the hurdles and the discus cage simply because we don't practice at our school. We travel to practice at a different school. And when we get to that school, the items needed are already there on site. We don't hold track meets. We don't host track meets at our site. So those are the items I cut from the budget to keep it at the $60 range. Um, I did not cut anything from girls soccer or girls lacrosse. Um, if I go back up, girls volleyball didn't get cut. Most of those things we do need for a volleyball team. Um, but uh, you can read a little bit. I actually, when I calculated it all up, I went over the budget, $101,000, $101,280.34. And after doing so, I ended up calculating everything needed um, to get me back to that $60,000 budget range and attempt to get accepted by our district. Everything has to go through our district, no matter what we get. So that's what I came up with, and that's what I done for my final budget report presentation. Thank you. Thank you.